Right, before we get into the intro, I just want to say I've tried to record this 5 times and I'm using my gimbal and I forgot to turn off the setting where it for some reason picks up hand movements as action, so doing that has been stopping the recording halfway through the fucking intro. So the 5th time I'm doing it. God damn it. Hey, what's going on guys, it's your boy Robo here, and today we are back on another video. Now for the 5th time, we are going to be doing a video with The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's right. So today we are going to be playing the Walking Dead VR game, Saints and Sinners. There's 2 games. We're going to be playing the first game. If you have seen on either here on my YouTube Shorts or on TikTok, you'll know I've been making like a short form factor video like each day or like for the past like week or so of playing the game and doing the graveyard trial mode, which is basically kind of like COD Zombies, where you're in a location and you can buy weapons and you have to survive multiple waves. Although in COD Zombies, I'm pretty sure it's endless. I don't know if there's an end to COD Zombies. If you get to like a certain wave, you end. But for the Saints and Sinners VR game trial mode, you go to wave 20, beat wave 20, and then that's it. There's 2 difficulties, standard and advanced, and we're going to be just doing standard today. We might do advanced another day. But yeah, today we're going to be doing that waves 1 to 20. I've already recorded it. I'm going to be reacting to my gameplay and I'm going to be going over some stuff. But in the like short form factor video things I did a 1 weapon challenge where I'm only allowed to use 1 weapon per video. But for this I'm going to be able to use whatever weapons I want, no like boundaries or whatever. There is one thing in part 10 of the short form factor video things. I made a playlist on YouTube. I found like a glitch area where there's a set of stairs that for some reason the zombies can't walk up it or come down it. In today's video we're not going to be using that. I'm not going to be abusing any glitches, hopefully. The only thing I am doing is you can grab the zombie and push them back, but I don't really count that as like a glitch or anything. That's just part of the game, you know, you can chuck zombies back so you don't have to deal with so many at once. So I think that's it. I'm not using any glitches, no hacks, no mods, just playing the game. I might get mods in the future if that's something you'd want to see, maybe even the second game, who knows. But yeah, we're going to be doing that today. But first, before we do that, I want to show you some things, because there's 3 areas I can do VR. And let me show you them. So, put Lucille down. I did dress up as Negan as much as I could, but I'm not obviously Jeffrey D. Morgan. You know, I do have a leather jacket on, I do have the right glove on, and I do have Lucille, and I am in jeans and a leather jacket. But there's 3 areas in my room that I can do VR because my room's not very big. So when I do VTOL, I push this chair here over there, boom. That's how I play VTOL. I sit in the chair, and my legs are there, and then I can reach over here and here to like do throttle stuff and switches in aircraft and things. So that's how I play VTOL VR. For games that don't need, well, every VR game needs a bit of arm room, but some games I can get away with just chilling in my room, have the door closed, and just chill in this area. So it's from the wardrobe to the door, from that wall to this pole where my bed is. And it works for some games, most games, but for games like Beat Saber and the Walking Dead game, what I actually do, lock that in, and then I stand on this like, well, I put shoes on and then I stand like where this metal bar is, and I shut the bathroom door and I turn the light on for obviously VR tracking. But yeah, and then I have a bit more. It doesn't really look like it's much more, but it is a tiny bit more, and I am less likely to hit anything. Well, I say that, but I still manage to hit the door frame sometimes. But ignoring that, yeah, I want to show you what it looks like when I'm stood here in VR, so let's cut to that. I would love to like intertwine this into the controllers and try and use the bat in game and in real life, But I feel like that's just going to be a bad idea, and I'm probably going to hit something. So let's not do that. But we will grab Lucille, because you, again, can make it in the game, and I did make a part of the one weapon challenge using just Lucille. But yeah, so I'll just show an example of using it in the game, and then obviously we'll get on to my footage. But pretty simple, just you do actually have to like yank it off them, which is alright. Another thing is, I wouldn't really be in all of this to play VR when I play like Beat Saber, and when I play this game actually, I am just pretty much in a vest and sweatpants because you get really warm playing VR, and very sweaty, and wearing a leather jacket indoors where it's already warm doing VR is probably going to make me overheat. So, you know, but hell yeah, proper Negan style. But yeah, so with that, let's get on to the actual gameplay. Right, so here is the footage that we're gonna watch. I have taken off like the necker thing, but I'm still wearing the leather jacket. I was trying not to pause too many times, but I will be obviously doing the voiceover talking over it. So there's no voice in the video. It'll just be me like now talking. So we'll play the video and just get on with it. So, actually, me recording this, I would show my grandma the game. Fun fact. She was sat in my chair. I was obviously stood in the doorway, playing the game. So, obviously there is game audio. That for some reason it. Oh yeah, I can hear. I thought I couldn't hear for a second. But no. So. How I want to start this game is I went round the map and searched for like what blueprint weapons or like what found weapons I could find. And upon doing this, obviously the walkers do catch up to you at some point in time, and the only way to make credits, as far as I'm aware of, is you have to kill them. So I was like, okay, well, I'll at least kill 2 of them. My audio did also bug out here a little, but I do fix it like sooner rather than later, so don't worry about it. It might still cut out in and out for a bit, but with that, it was the end of wave 1. And dude, alright, you know, killed 2 walkers, found some things, so I found like the compound bow and the assault rifle, which will actually come in handy later into the game. But as you can see, my audio's still cutting out, but then I do like decide to fix it in a sec. But I'm now seeing which kind of like knife I want to make, because I don't want to make like a gun yet. I want to do a bit more like stabbing, and yeah, I guess that's how I do it. But another good thing is with some of the knives, you can actually throw them. So for example, yeah, you could do that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, for wave 2, just, you know, did a bit more stabbing. But another thing is the weapons don't last forever. As you can see, that screwdriver was glowing red, and then the next time I used it, it broke. So, if you saw any of the one weapon challenge videos, you'll know that I had to like keep like making the weapon if it broke, but I was only able to make that weapon. But again, for this, I'm gonna use whatever weapon I want. So, you know, getting a few more stabs in, and like that, it was then the end of wave 2. So, you know, I'm finding some stuff around the map, and then I'm deciding what weapon I want to make next. Do I want to make like a 2-handed weapon, or do I want to go straight to a firearm? And you go, you know what, I'll go straight for a firearm. Now, I make the bolt-action rifle. Now, if you saw the part I did on the bolt-action rifle, you know I didn't actually do pretty well on it. But I had an idea for how I was going to use the bolt-action rifle, and I'm not sure if I regret buying it or not, because I didn't really use it as much as I hoped to, but it still did come in somewhat handy, so oh well. But I also did make a revolver, not Rick's revolver, just because, I don't know, I felt like I was doing better with the normal 30 caliber revolver than Rick's Colt Python. So I go up to this spot here. Now this spot again, if you watched any of the parts of the one weapon challenge, it has 2 bridges, this area, which means the walkers can only come from 2 areas, and that set of ladders behind me, I can walk up them, and I can, well, not walk up them, I can climb them, and then I can also, like, jump off them as like kind of like an escape. But yeah, here, they can only come from 2 directions, so I'm feeling pretty confident here. I shoot 2 of them, and then I stab the last one to be, you know, saving ammo, because obviously you have to make ammo for the weapons as well. Now here, I am actually using the bolt-action rifle. What I wanted to use the rifle for is just like a long-range weapon. So, as in if there was one all the way far right, then I could take that one out with the rifle, and then focus on, like, if there was any of them coming from the left with the revolver, but that wasn't the case, for at least this round. So, another thing is the watch tells you how long is left in the round and when the new round starts. So if I'm ever checking my watch and, you know, I'm in the game, I'm seeing how much time I have. So obviously I need to go back down to the main bench. Well, I say the main bench is the only bench in the game, to make some more ammo. And then I'm, you know, deciding I'm going to heal my stamina and health. The bottom bar is stamina. Means if you do like actions like stabbing or stuff like that, it takes away your stamina and it will regen over time, but doing too many things at once will decrease your stamina quite a lot. And then obviously your health is if you run into trouble or you get poisoned by some of the poison walkers. But here I am trying to use the bolt action rifle, but I'm not, you know. They're kind of too close to use the bolt action rifle in that range. So yeah, I resort back to the revolver and also the knife, but then by that time it was the end of wave 4. Now back down at the bench, I actually decide to make the assault rifle pretty early. Now I don't really use it like a lot in these first like starter rounds, because in the one weapon challenge, you'll know that past wave 7, some of the walkers start getting like face armor, like some of the wet masks. It's to do with the story, which I might play at Halloween, because I haven't actually really played much of the actual story to the game. I've just been playing the trial mode because I've been enjoying it. And to deal with the ones that have face armor, you need a more like higher like caliber powerful weapon, so the shotgun kind of does pretty well against them. So at the end of wave 5 I decided to go back down and make a shotgun. Technically you can shoot the walkers with the face armor in the side of the head with like a revolver, and that'll do, but when there's multiple coming at you, I prefer just to use the shotgun because it has a chance of just shooting through the mask, which is pretty useful. So I did have the revolver, not the revolver, the AR still in my back, so I had to throw the shotgun up there. That I know, so I'm not the best with my aim, really, I will admit. I am trying, but a lot of it I try to do one-handed. You can hold the gun in 2 hands, and you can be, you know, a bit more precise, but you are just preying on the iron sights. Now, this guy here, see how he's white? Or like a very, like, pale white? It means he's poisoned. So that means if I kill him too close to me, his poisoned effect, like, poisons half of my health. So you see how there's red on the health bar, the green and yellow health bar? That means I have to use a potion thing that then makes it go grey. Then I use a bandage, which then heals it. Yeah, getting through some waves here. And then I then change to use the M9. Well, I'm going to call it the M9. Because it holds more ammo than the revolver. The revolver is good, but yeah, the M9 is better. And then here's one of the face masked ones. Just, you know, put the shotgun in their face and it will destroy them. Sometimes it just takes 2 shots, but yeah, the shotgun is pretty fun. I do like the dual barrel, but I have the that shotgun there, like the police shotgun that looks similar to Shane's from the TV show. Pump action holds like 7 rounds, and it's pretty good. But yeah, here's me using the M9 instead of the revolver because it holds a magazine and has more rounds, which is pretty cool. Now, for wave 9, also another thing is, yeah, you can kind of like move their head up and shoot the armored ones in like the neck, and that can also kill them. This guy, I tried to stab, but the wave ends before I could do it, and I threw the knife because it was going to break anyway. Now, wave 10, you can tell when a gun's dying because it keeps like jamming. So with like the M9, the assault rifle, the shotgun, it can jam when it's like lowering its durability. So you have to be a bit careful with that. Got a pretty nice triple combo there with the shotgun. But yeah, I like to throw some of the walkers back sometimes. It like gives me a second to pull out the shotgun if I need to. I'll pull out a different weapon. But throwing them back, it also kind of like stuns them for like 2 seconds. But yeah, the M9's getting low on durability, so using it when it goes red, it means it needs cocking back because it's jammed. And it basically was jamming every shot, which basically means it's about to die. So I didn't want to put a fresh mag in it, so it's got no ammo in it. So I was like, I don't really want to put a fresh mag in it because I know it's just going to break. But I made a second one when I was down at the bench, so I pulled that one out and start shooting again. And then this guy, Mask, used a shotgun. I actually also got a double kill there. There was a walker behind that guy. So yeah, that is the end of wave 10. Sorry if I am speeding through these rounds a bit, but obviously I cut the video. Now, I am buying upgrades. You can get like an armor upgrade, a stamina upgrade, a health upgrade, once you've got quite a lot of credits. So that's what I was doing here. I also made a knife as a backup weapon if I really needed to. Made another pistol, because obviously one of them broke. And then I make a bit of shotgun ammo. And then I also make quite a lot of M9 ammo, as I know I'm going to be needing a lot of it. I will be using the assault rifle towards the end of the game, and I'll show you why again at the end of the game. But yeah, shotgun. I love a good shotgun in video games, man. And doing the reloads in VR is also pretty cool. But yeah, I made it to the end of wave 11 and then also wave 12. Wave 13, again, still trying to use the bolt action rifle. I did use it, but I don't know. I think I could have probably done without it, but it served its purpose, I guess, kinda. Oh, well, I missed that shot. And then I miss again, and I was like, screw it, just pull out the pistol, and, you know, just use the pistol, damn it. They're too close to use the bolt action, so, yeah. And then I got that barrel shot there. There's some barrels around the map you can place, and if you shoot them, they explode. So if you've got quite a few of them around, you can blow them up. Bit of a close call there, and then also a bit of a close call there. As you can see, as the rounds progress on, there's more and more of them. So then for wave 17, I pull out the assault rifle and put it onto full auto. The assault rifle actually has 3 modes. It has full auto, single fire, and burst fire. But I found when there was a lot of them, I would just put it on to full auto and spray and pray. That guy there, he was poisoned. If you saw that when I killed him, there was like a green effect on my screen and how my health went down. But another thing with the assault rifle is it can also jam when it's losing its durability, which is really annoying, and I was getting really sick of it. Another thing was the assault rifle can only hold 30 bullets in a mag, and if you had 1 bullet still in the chamber, it can hold 31. Assault rifles and like COD, like video games that I play, like even like GTA, I normally like to have a 60 round mag, but this is The Walking Dead, and you don't really get those kind of attachments. Maybe with a mod you probably could, but the AR only comes with 30 rounds in a magazine, so you have to make do with what you can. But again, there's just so many. I could have probably gone down the ladder and escaped them, but I wanted to try and get as many kills in as I could. And then the assault rifle eventually breaks, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to put a mag in the pistol and start using the pistol, which is what I do. And just absolutely just get rid of all of them, which is pretty good. And that was the end of wave 17. Now for wave 18, I knew I was going to have to make some more ammo for the assault rifle, just in case if there's any more like big hordes of them, which is what I did. And it was pretty effective. Again, just obviously the durability isn't the best. But yeah, the pistol also works pretty well too. So that was the end of wave 19, and then I restocked for the final wave, wave 20. So I go back up the ladder, ready to start wave 20. Now at this point in time, obviously I've been stood on my feet for about an hour. It's about like an hour 30 to make it to wave 20. At least that's how long it took it for me. But you know, just shooting zombies, you know, it is a fun game. But yeah, it just can take time. But yeah, bring the assault rifle out, do a bit more spraying and praying, absolutely demolishing them. Having to pull the trigger arm back, and then I shoot a few more of them. Missed quite a few rounds there, but it's alright. Push that guy back, put a fresh mag in, pull the draw back, and get back to blasting. So anyway, I started blasting, and then getting towards the end of the wave now, the watch on my arm is beeping, which means the wave is about to end. I put a fresh mag in the pistol, shoot, it keeps jamming, and then I throw the knife, and like that, it was the end of wave 20, and I had completed the trial mode on standard difficulty in the graveyard, rounds 1 to 20. And so with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's kind of been a long one, but I tried to cut it down as much as I could. But for the reaction and like showing some stuff, I just wanted to keep most of it in. So yeah, whatever. But for some reason, it doesn't show you your score at the end if you complete the game, like complete the trial. So I went in to go have a look how much score I got, and it was 16,344, which is the best I've ever done. Again, I completed it, so that was pretty good. I might try the advanced mode one day. I might also do the story someday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe, notifications on, like the video, kind of got anything to say, and share this with a friend. If I remember, I really, I don't mind. And yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye guys, bye.